Good morning, everybody. This is Diggs. It's another beautiful day out here in the Pacific Northwest. It is Tuesday, and I'm kind of excited for tonight. I don't think I'm going to be pulling tonight, but we are going to get a new free UR unit, Corwell, which is what you see right here. And this video is all about him. Let's go ahead and dig in. Corwell is unique in that he is a wind element unit that's a sniper, gunner, and nightblade, and you get him for free, or supposedly you get 260-ish shards for him, and you get him for free, and then you have to somehow get the rest of the shards. I don't know the full story yet. We'll have to see what they do for global. But the idea that you have Gunner and Nightblade sub makes him both versatile for slash comps, and it makes him versatile for shooting comps in terms of chaining. He gets both chaining abilities from Gunner and Nightblade, that is the double shot from Gunner, and that is the triple shot from Nightblade, along with a 100% hit from his sniper main job at job level 25. So he is a beast to contend with, and I wonder if we'll actually see him a little bit more now that Zazan is kind of around on the global side. His TMR hunting bow is a little quirky, 154 HP, 152 attack, oddly enough 18 magic, 20 accuracy, and 6 critical hit rate. Now, the passive on this does have a 20% chance to decrease evasion rate 40 for 3 turns on basic attacks. Honestly, it's a really good effect, but I've never really used a TMR for the effect like this. I think it would actually be very good if you could actually proc this on abilities. That would actually maybe have this TMR see some use. However, though, this TMR nobody's going to be using. Mastery ability, HP up 10%, wind attack 15 for wind allies, and he gets a nice chunky missile attack plus 10 for himself. Taking a look at his base stats, and yes, that is Miso in the background back there, we do have HP 2800, attack 343, 350 dexterity with 69 agility. He's a very fast unit. Luck at 229 and base critical hit rate at 26. He comes in with 5% slash resistance. He's weak to fist by 10%, 15% missile resistance, and he's of course weak to ice with 20% earth resistance. He does come with stop and paralysis immunity, which is pretty cool, and a 10% blind immunity. So overall, nothing too crazy in his kit. The critical hit rate I think is really nice because we see a lot of wind units with high critical hit rate. So of course we're going to be running crit compositions with wind, or at least raising his critical hit rate a little bit to actually, you know, potentially land an attack. Let's go ahead and check out his passives and kind of a mock build of him that I did. When I do these mock builds, I really just kind of think about what people might have, what they might throw on a unit, to get a realistic perspective of what the unit might be. What we came up with was HP 4800, attack 824, defense 8, spirit 16, which is nice, agility 93, dexterity 520 with a move 3 and a jump of 2. Now, this is on top of 54 accuracy, 44 critical hit rate, and then we also have wind attack plus 40, missile attack plus 65, and some other small things here. Overall, pretty powerful. I think this is definitely a anti-evasion unit. Even though he doesn't have sharp shot in his kit, he does have a job level 25 plus 100% hit ability. He has accuracy plus passives, which he will have set most of the time, and he also has access to plus hit rate dispel capability. So lots of plus accuracy on him. His support abilities are going to be long range, which will increase range 1, spiritual unity, range 2, and evasion rate -5. Secret of the sniper will be missile attack 15, luck 12%, which you'll probably be setting all the time, and the secret of the nightblade, which is accuracy 25, attack 30%, which you will also probably be setting all the time, unless you're setting the secret of shooting for missile attack plus 15. His ability counter smoke, I do enjoy. It's a chance to counter 30%, but it'll decrease accuracy 43 for 3 turns to target. The other way I would go would be counter shot if you are wanting him to counter shoot your opponent. Might be better considering the large amount of mages that are in the game right now. Could be a good way to kind of balance and choose where you want to go. Let's take a look at his abilities here, and we'll talk about how powerful he could be against high evasion units and how versatile he can be. He does get a buff to aiming, so his buff to aiming will give him accuracy 30 on top of range 1 and defense penetration 40. So again, you're seeing that accuracy, you're seeing more defense penetration on him, which is just going to make him land his hits and hurt his opponents. Dispel Spread, right, one of the more powerful abilities, is going to get upgraded. It is still a 200% modifier attack. It'll still dispel all buffs and dispel haste, but you're getting a plus 30% hit chance. So again, we're stacking accuracy, we're stacking hit chance. I mean, Zazan is not going to stand a chance if you have Corwell on your team. We of course have Ushiho's arrow, which will decrease move 1. We also have barrier break arrow to break physical barriers. And then his job level 25 ability, the essential bow, is a 200% modifier, 100% hit chance attack, which is essentially like sharp shot, right? That's pretty much the direction they're going here. Now, in terms of sub jobs, I actually probably won't sub sniper on him very often. You do get arm shot, you do get target share, which is like a buff for 30%, and you do get paralyzing trap. Honestly, though, if you're going for ranged attacks, you're probably going to be subbing Gunner, just because Gunner gives you access to either aim, which is an increased missile attack 38 for 3 turns to allies and increased range 1, or if you are going for a critical hit rate build, remember he had 44 crit, and that was without a crit plus VC in the party. Or if you're going for crit, you could use Counsel, right, which is the Gunner ability, to increase critical hit rate 42 for 3 turns to allies. So lots of good buffs that you can use from his Gunner sub. And he does also get access to Sidewinder and Double Shoot, which are not the best abilities, but you could use them in a pinch. Sidewinder, I know, can be pretty good, and Double Shoot, you never know. PvE content, if you're chaining, all of that. Sub Nightblade, I honestly will probably only use Sub Nightblade ever in chaining raid content or Trials of Reckoning content. And even then, I know we're supposed to get some Earth Elemental Trials of Reckoning in the future, but I am a little hesitant. The one thing I do worry about, and why I think it might be beneficial to potentially think about leveling Corwell or hold off on leveling your units, is the Carbuncle raid is coming out next week. I'm a little concerned, since Corwell and more are coming out before the Carbuncle raid, that they are going to be the bonus large units for raid, and that you're not going to be able to run a Dark Slash comp with like Dwayne EX. Little concerned. In that case, I do think Corwell might be the best for the Carbuncle raid if you are going a Slash comp, but just something to think about, something to keep on the back burner, kind of watch for next week. In terms of espers, Corwell, Tetrasilphid is best in slot esper, hands down. You know, Tetrasilphid or Odin, either way, they're going to be good. Chocobo's a good second. You could run Coral if you don't have a missile attack up Esper, but most people probably have Odin at that point. You'd probably go Odin or Tetrasilphid just for the wind attack and missile attack up. Where you'll run into problems is if you're running multiple wind attack missile attackers. So that would be like if you're running Lucia, and I don't know, is there another wind missile attack user? I don't think there is. Maybe someone's going to comment in the comment section and be like, you forgot this wind missile attacker. I probably did. In terms of VCs, you're probably going to run a missile attack up VC. You are definitely going to run Tetrasilphid. Great combination to run with 2B, right? Because you're going to get that critical damage up from 2B's VC. And if you're running with any other type of wind unit that is a great sword user, you could run the critical hit rate plus VC. Oh my god, I can't remember what it's called. The Halloween VC for Oldoa. Oh my god, I am losing my mind right now. It's not even hot in here, and I don't even know. I don't even know what I'm doing. Y'all are looking at me like, what the fuck? Exorcist. Holy shit. Need to start putting the names of the VCs in here. You'd think I'd know them all by heart at this point, but holy Jesus, there's like what? Anyway, everybody, overall, Corwell, very exciting unit. I'm personally excited for him. I think he's going to see some use. We'll have to wait and see. Again, it's going to depend on, how good Earth becomes and how we're going to counter it. There's a lot of wind units coming out in the future. We have the wind unit Samurai coming out, right? We have a Gargus coming out here in a couple weeks. So there's like 2 more wind units with wind mastery abilities to buff the wind composition. Who knows when we'll get Leela EX, right? That could be another factor to think about here. So lots going on with wind, and I just think Corwell is going to be kind of a bread and butter unit going forward. Everybody, thank you so much for watching. If you do want to support me, please use my affiliate link, dig.gs/coins. Even if you're not buying Amazon coins, if you're buying anything on Amazon, before you check out, just go to dig.gs/coins and then click your checkout box there. That will flag your purchases as my affiliate link, and it will support me. Thank you so much, everybody, and have a great rest of your day.